HarperCollins and Harper Audio present The Keeper by Guadalupe García McCall. Performed by Gary Tiedemann. A note before we begin. For a glossary of the words in this book, be sure to download the accompanying enhancement PDF from your audiobook provider or go directly to www.harpercollins.com/audio/keeper. To Julie, always remember, your Ita loves you. Chapter 1. The darkness comes upon us so quickly. I just know it's a sign. This move across the country to Brentville, Oregon, is all wrong for us. I can feel it deep down in the pit of my stomach. Leaving Texas was a big mistake. Selling our little house in Somerset was a mistake too, because now we don't have a place to go back to. But the biggest mistake was moving all the way up here, to a state known for having the largest fungus in America. Honestly, who brags about that? Not that I could have stopped any of it. I'm only 12 years old. Wherever my parents go, I have to go with them, fungus or no fungus. It's going to rain, I say, peering up at the darkening sky. It always rains out here, you know. We'll be wet and miserable for the rest of our lives. Actually, it rains less than half the year out here, James. My father parks the car in our new driveway and gets out. He puts his hands on his waist and stretches, arching his back and twisting his neck. It rains 160 days a year out here, which might as well be all the time. That's 43.8% of the time. I know, I looked it up, I say, as I open the car door to get out. Careful not to let your chucho out, my mother says. Not without his leash. He doesn't know the neighborhood. I push on Baxter's chest gently and give his thick black fur a friendly tug. Stay with Ava, I tell him. But Baxter whines and looks over at my little sister, Ava, whose slack face is pressed against the window on the other side of the car. It's been a while since he went number 1, at least 2 hours, and I can see he needs to come out. Oh, okay, I say, as I look around for his leash on the floorboard. Finding it, I clip it to his collar and let him climb out of the car. I walk around with him, letting him find a good place to lift his leg. Baxter does his business against a stump far from the house, on the edge of the property, before we walk over to my parents on the other side of the yard. Now there's a grand view if I ever saw one, my father says, and my mother grins as she leans into him. My mother puts her hand to her forehead to shade her eyes and takes a deep breath. I've never seen so many trees in my life. They're so majestic. I take my phone out of my pocket and try to turn it on, but it's no use. It's dead. It's impressive, my father tells my mother. I'm not impressed. To be honest, I am feeling a little caged in, missing the brightness of summers in Texas. This wall of trees goes on forever, surrounding us, closing us in. The dark gray sliver of sky above promises to make everything cold and dismal, and because it's been raining here, the air is an invisible, moist mist that won't let me breathe. I want to complain, to say for the billionth time how much I want to go back home. But I know that no matter what I say, it's all going to fall on deaf ears, because my mother is in love with this place. She hasn't stopped showing us pictures of it since my parents made the decision to take new jobs and move us out here. That's 3 months of long family discussions about making sacrifices to get ahead in life. 3 months of oohs and ahs over everything Oregon. 3 months of, look at these Douglas firs, Christmas trees everywhere. We can go see the migrating whales, and, oh, there's a cave with sea lions. Don't you want to explore the Columbia River Gorge? Standing in the side yard, my mother takes a deep breath
Sample complete. Ready to continue?